You were saying for now Engin has nothing to do with it. It's like you're already expecting
Yeah.
him to join your league as soon as.
It's like Engin serves my league as a car driver, for example. He's doing something for my.
This is a very interesting stream from Pradeep in which he questions Roman, the co-owner of GVW, about Engin's potential involvement. And they're discussing in this clip here the moment on Matt Rhodes' podcast where Roman basically said Engin publicly is not involved, but that kind of left some questions up to the fans as far as, well, is he involved behind the scenes to any capacity? And let's listen to what was said here.
I'm telling you, the problem here is even if it happens then, let's say for the first 4 years, Engin has nothing to do with it. But as soon as his non-compete expires, since Gennady is good friends with Engin, since you are good friend with Engin, then you approach.
Speaking of non-compete, do we know what the time frame is on that? Is it a 2-year, 3-year, 4-year, 5-year non-compete? I mean, is that even public information? I would be curious to know that.
Engin approach you, and then you guys are like, okay, your non-compete has expired, the legal contract obligation is over now. We would like for you to join as a partner in GVW Sports, or maybe Engin says that, and then Engin becomes a partner even though he had nothing to do with you guys in the first 4 years. Still,
Nothing to
everyone in the
do.
arm wrestling community is going to say, see, we told you that Engin was the owner of this thing right from day one. So that can be a risky move, because in that Matt Rhodes interview, you were saying a couple of times, and I carefully listened to your
I
words.
remember I said, yeah.
You were saying for now Engin has nothing to do with it. It's like you're already expecting
Yeah.
him to join your league as soon as.
It's like I left the door open and I
Yeah.
said that he's welcome.
I think
Okay,
you should
I'll-
you should tell the fans that the door is shut. You should discuss with Engin. You should ask him, brother, just genuinely ask him that your name, and if he gets mad, then he's not a real friend, my friend. If he gets mad at this question, then he's not your friend. You should ask him that this, brother, your name is dragging GVW Sports down. Help us. How can we tell people that you are not a part of it, or what should we do? If he gets mad, then he's not a friend. If he gives you some good advice, then you should follow it.
Very good point. Yeah.
Very good
Yeah, I
point.
think-
Very good point.
I think I have perfect answer to it. Let me quickly answer that. Clarify what I said to the metros a couple times. Like you said, I left the door open because I cannot say for sure that.
So he cannot say for sure. He's not going to publicly denounce Engin. He's going to, dance around the question. Yeah, we get it.
Something after 10 years, 15 years, 5 years later will happen. I cannot say for sure. What I can say is that I left the door open, that I said he has nothing to do with us yet. What I mean by that is that he may have something to do with us. For example, if people are not okay with Engin, let's say.
And this is a bizarre point that he
let's say
mentions here.
Engin is driving a car of me and other professional athletes.
If Engin is driving the car as a taxi driver, would people be okay with that?
If Engin serves my league as a car driver, for example, he's doing something for my athlete.
Well, wouldn't that violate the non-compete if Engin was a taxi driver for GVW athletes? What do you guys think?
With me? If people are not okay with that, we need to clarify this right now, right? If people are completely not okay with Engin having doing anything with me, then I need to know it now to answer that question. If people say, "Oh no problem," if Engin is just a taxi driver for you guys, that's okay. If people are okay with that, then I cannot
Pradeep
say
is
that
laughing.
Engin will have nothing to do with me. Engin will definitely have something if he's my taxi driver for my, or Uber driver for my athletes, right? So that's why I left the door open, because then I know in 10 years people.
So
may
he's
just
leaving
come
the
back
door open for Engin to be a taxi driver for GVW Sports. All right, very interesting. But let's look at the comments. I don't believe him when he was asked a question. He always looked away from the camera. Engin is sole owner of GVW 100%. Roman the Rat. His way of speaking is sus. Sounds like a politician going around the subjects. Yeah, good point. Pradeep did this on cruise control. This guy just buried himself. Pradeep, the best non-biased journalist in the world. We got Roman. This was a great interview. I'm already looking forward to the next one when we have other exciting news to share. Thank you, brother. So we'll say Pradeep, he knows what he's doing. He asked some intelligent questions, trying to get some answers, but at the same time, he leaves the door open to be, a fence sitter by hosting different promotions such as GVW, and he says he will promote the event, which I don't blame him. I mean, as an arm wrestling channel, should be able to talk about whatever the heck you want. Like people, like fans will be like, well, don't promote it. It's like, well, you can talk about whatever you want to talk about, to be honest. And same for Pradeep. I don't blame him. Good interview. He asked some good questions. What his true motives are, or his true understanding of what Roman is saying. He may not publicly say exactly what he's thinking, because, I mean, just a week ago, he said, quote, Roman, you and I both know that you are not the owner. And, Pradeep has his own thoughts about Engin and this potential thing, I'm sure. But he does play devil's advocate and just asks questions and positions himself differently depending on who he's talking to. So interesting podcast. I do want to read some of the comments on my video yesterday where Engin basically said he has no involvement with GVW and stop with the false flag operations and the slandering. Let's just read a couple comments. Engin has been shown to be completely full of shit. Why would anyone think he's somehow being honest now? He said Devin was an owner. Now he got the same treatment. Karma at its best. Even if he's not involved with GVW, this is like a boy who cried wolf situation. Engin has been so snaky in the past that now everyone thinks it's him. Engin is clearly lying. He is not to be trusted, let alone given any of our time anymore. You guys think he's going to be a taxi driver for GVW? Is that his next opportunity, his next employment opportunity? When Engin says he is telling the truth, believe the opposite. The guy is a pathological liar. This person says Engin owns GVW. This person said, I replied to the same message that he posted on his Instagram story, and Engin said, shut up, puppet. That's crazy. If true, I don't really doubt that. At this point, we are just beating on a dead horse. The less attention anyone gives to Engin, the better he's done. Finished. I could care less if he's involved or not. We're getting an amazing card at EVW 20, blah, blah, blah. This guy's a slippery little snake. Why would we think any different? So, interesting podcast from Pradeep. I will put the link in the description. And you guys think Engin is going to be a taxi driver in the near future for GVW? That was an interesting point.